Hey guys, it's Caleb. I'm about 6 days short of 2 months on testosterone, and I decided not to go to school today, so I'm just gonna hang out in my grandpa's sweater and my sweatpants and just enjoy the day. Um, I don't remember the last time I made an update, and I don't really know if anything really has changed, other than the fact that I get a little bit of mustache hair. Like, they're just a little bit more bristly. I still, like, no one can really see them unless they're, like, really up close, but I've had mustache hair since before testosterone, so, it could be why it's just coming in a little bit. I don't know. It's just, I noticed it when I was kissing Melissa the other day. She's like, ow, because I guess they're kind of rough a little bit. My voice possibly has dropped a little bit more. It still squeaks quite a bit, though. I was talking to someone in my class yesterday and it squeaked like super bad, so I think it's still trying to even out. In terms of like everything else, though, I don't really know if I've noticed anything. The other thing is like I feel this maybe is coming out a little bit more. Like, obviously I don't have like an Adam's apple, but it feels like when I talk, like it moves just a tad bit more. So I don't know what's going on with that or anything else, but I find that I'm like, I don't know if it's testosterone or if it's just like other shit, but I've just been really, really like crabby lately and really grouchy and just kind of an asshole, but that could be for a variety of reasons. I don't know if it's testosterone related. But other than that, it's just, I've just been doing with school, and I'm almost like kind of not sure if I picked the right name, because I find that it's still kind of weird listening to other people call me Caleb, and I find it was like really hard to get people to pronounce it right, and a lot of people think it's Kayla for some reason. I don't know if maybe it's just how I pronounce it, but a lot of people like don't really understand it, and it's kind of a little bit difficult to write because like literally every time I say my name I have to like start spelling it so that people understand it's the right name. But other than that, things have been really good. Like all my professors so far that I've told are really like understanding about it. Like I talked to my comp professor and he was just like, look, like I have no issue with it. If you're Caleb, then you're Caleb, like it doesn't matter to me, kind of thing. And then I went up to my astro professor, who has like the worst haircut I think I've ever seen on a human being, but he's really like kind of weird but kind of cool at the same time. But I came up to him after class because he like took roll and my birth name was on the roll, so I was like, oh, like he was like, oh, like if you're not on the list, come up here and then you can add your name. I was like, well, can I just amend my name? And he was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, I crossed out Jennifer, and he was like, you're not Jennifer. I was like, technically I am. And then he's like, well, you're not Jennifer here. And I was like, yeah, that's true. So then I just wrote Caleb on it. So I don't know if necessarily just like my university in general, or if all, because I've heard a lot of people from the other university here that have had a lot of issues with not being able to put their preferred name on their, their ID card or anything like that because it's their legal name, which is bullshit because I was able to do it even though I haven't legally changed my name at all at Mount Royal, and they didn't really ask any questions. So it's probably just an institution thing, but yeah, I've had people kind of ask me certain stuff, and if like I respond to all of it, so if you haven't gotten a response from me, I maybe should resend it or something, because I do respond to all of them. But yeah, I've just kind of been an asshole lately, and I don't know if it's like a hormonal thing or if it's just like a mental thing or what's going on, but it hasn't been very great, and I don't really know what to do about it. But that's kind of just, that's essentially the gist of it. Like, I haven't really had anything interesting going on. I just felt I would do an update so that way I could kind of see along the lines if my voice has changed at all, or if really anything has changed. Like, I try to look at old pictures and see if there's any difference, but I don't really notice anything. Like, I look at like here and here and it still looks relatively the same, but there's something about my face that's different. I just can't necessarily pin what it is. But yeah, as I stated, that's all that's going on. So I will leave it at that. If there's any other questions, or if you live in Alberta and you want to know more information or whatever, or you just want to say hi or whatever, you can you can leave me a message. My messages have been kind of weird where if I send you a message and you reply, it for some reason comes with my URL, so I can't, like for certain messages, I have to actually remember who I was talking to actually send them a message. I don't know if anyone else is having an issue with Tumblr or if it's just like my Tumblr app, but yeah, feel free to talk to me.